anymore. It comes on in a couple of seconds. It's testing how the conveyor belt comes on. If we go into this mode here, belt direction, you've got something stuck in there, who knows? What's that? The belt changes direction.
Oh wow, that is actually really good.
Yeah. So now we're going this way. So if you don't have to turn it off to do it. It just does it. You buy an oven and put it in your shop. Cut the direct. I've got to get a technician to come in and change the direction. Yeah. No, you don't.
Well, you do, but it gets you through. You know, you've got a month before you.
Well, you don't have to in one of these because the air fans are fixed anyway. So
yeah.
Except for the belts, but the belts put in the wrong way around anyway. So yeah, we've got that check temperature error here as well. Yep. F20. So I've got errors. F for fault, F10, F20, F30. It'll tell you the TFT screen version and the MCU version, which is what we've got in there, 1.6.
So basic fault finding is going to become a lot easier.
Yeah.
Virtually over the phone, send talk to the local electrician, do a little blood on site, and you can literally walk them through the FaceTime.
Yeah. Well, these aren't wired in, that's why they're not lit up. But, so if we go back into this is a good function, so people should use it.
Yes.
So we've got a fuse sitting in here, F1. Yep. There's a little fuse F1. It's clearly labelled, so you can see. Get a bit of light. Maybe we should lift this up.
Oh yeah, it's way better.
So I've relocated the high limit too against the back wall.
Yep.
See it up against the back wall there. Huh. It's still sat there. Ignore the big hole there. There's a bit of plate over that.
Yep.
And what was I saying? Oh yeah, so F1 is...
So like the Lincoln's head there and the back.
Is clear. It's a little bit hard to find, but it says F1. So if we pop that fuse out, that's a little fuse sitting in there. So that is the 24 volt AC that pretty much controls all your relays, the ignition modules, the whole
so virtually you can flip this board out, put it on a workbench, fit everything in, and then while somebody else is doing the in here, and then just click it all together.
Yeah, well I've tapped and drilled all the fixings in for it.
Yep.
So that just unscrews, this will come out. Yeah. Everything's plugged in.
I'm going to be interesting to see what core temperatures we get today.
Yeah.
What time you got him set up to?
He should be here just after 12:15 he said.
Okay, cool.
Now.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, he's got to go and get his pizzas. So yeah, so that fuse there, that will be lit up if the fuse is good.
Yep.
It travels downwards in a logical. So obviously the two fan motors are green. Your air switch engages. It goes on to your fan switch. Your high limit.
Yep.
If the high limit's good, it'll be green. That's okay. Air pressure switch.
Yep.
Then it goes to the ignition module. Then it goes to the pilot valve, and then it goes to the main valve.
And then we should have heat.
So, in an ideal world, all those will be green.
Yep.
So if one of them turns off, if you blow a fuse, they'll all go off.
Yep.
Because it wipes everything out.
Very good.
So it works top down.
It's really good. I really like.
You've got your ID badge there somewhere.
And that's logged with you as well, so you've got a copy of it.
Yep.
So every oven that'll come out, you will have all its ID stuff stored on your and backed up.
Yep.
So
that's a copy off the data plate here. So
okay.
serial numbers. This one's LPG, of course. Injectors, megajoules, the AGA numbers.
Yep. So you'll have everything.
So everything is on that screen. Only because
So how fast do you think you could turn one of these around if you had a couple of guys working on it full time? Once you get up to pace,
you'd knock one of these off in a week easy.
A week?
Yeah.
I was thinking more like half a day.
Yeah, no, because you want to test it and do all that. I've had a bit of issues with. Yeah, I've had some issues with the as I was saying on the phone, the electrical noise on the thermocouples.
Once you get going and you're running a production line,
you know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You should be able to knock one of these off in half a day.
Yeah,
a day.
It takes me half a day to strip it out.
It's half a day to light your fucking incense, get the music going, get the vibe, have your coffee, have another coffee.
Yeah. So the wiring harness for the fans comes through there, so that's all still original. I actually tap into that.
Yeah, okay.
And run that. These go straight into here, so you can actually put a clamp meter on. I've left a bit of tail there, so you can clamp meter each. These are each fan motor. 1, 2, 3, and 4 at the back.
I wish you could see the factory in Knoxville when you saw the boys running. You'd go, I didn't know you could do it that fast.
Yeah. Well, I've got some tools for wire strippers and makes it a bit quicker. So you've got circuit breakers here. Circuit breaker for that, and circuit breakers for the blower fans.
Yeah. Okay.
This fella here is the conveyor motor
Oh,
driver, which is why I've got the oscilloscope hooked into it so I can see what it's doing. Got a red and a green light. Green is got power. That's good. Red is stop. So if we go into my hand there, if we go into here and actually let's turn the conveyor on. Go back into here, and if I press stop, that will go red.
Yep.
And if I turn that off, that will go off and it'll start again.
Oh yeah,
so it's another fault. So if someone accidentally presses that, they turn their oven on. Hey, the conveyor's on. What's going on? It doesn't work. Well, that red light. Well, I've actually got an output here, which I'm probably going to loop into that.
Yep.
This new board, I've got more inputs than this one. So it will come up with a conveyor error.
All right. Okay.
As well. So when that red light's on, it's going to feed that, because when the thing's shut, no one's going to see it. But that's why the conveyor don't work, because that stop button is pressed. Digital. Sounds good, doesn't it?
It does. Fucking brilliant, actually.
So we got 7 minutes. Let me get my notes.
Let's put a bit of pressure on that and see what happens. No, make no difference. I thought you'd
Load a bit.
Oh, that's the new motor.
This is pretty cool how they reverse it.
Oh, I love that.
You just have to.
Oh,
You're trying to
M1,
install
M2.
the motor?
I did actually, yeah.
Yeah.
It just kept punching
That
up.
was the issue I had, but I've got around that, I think. Where are we here? So we want
I can do that.
744 hertz is 7 minutes. 744. So that is 52, 743. Beautiful. So that's 7 minutes, or 7 minutes and 5.
Yeah, okay. So you've got logged in times to whatever.
I do have to. Well, it's actually linear, because I made that for the Lincolns. After 52, linearly, it's going out of skew. So by the time you get to 100, it's you're missing 5 segments. So I have to recalibrate that.
Right.
You might hear a few clicking in.
Notice that, yes.
Yeah, not quite
Straight.
Not quite straight. It's actually hitting the bottom of the gas valve, because remember I put the high-speed motor in there.
Yeah, okay.
So that motor is bigger. The low-speed motor is a bit smaller, obviously.
Yeah. Well, once we get the
So we have to
three-phase
use-
motors, you're probably going to need that.
Yeah. So if we go up to 100,
Yep.
that is 4 minutes. 1.7 something or other on there, I think, from memory.
One 1.3. You're talking hertz or volts? Hertz.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, 1.3.
1.301.
Yeah,
Kilohertz.
303.
Yep.
Thereabouts.
So yeah, that's 4 minutes.
Okay.
So remember before, I think I could only get the original settings.
It won't have any problem with the weight.
No, it shouldn't do.
You can pull that through easy.
And even if it does, I don't even know if I can.
I don't think you can. I don't think you should try. I think you'll break the belt before you break the...
Yeah. So yeah, that bigger.
I'm actually really quite impressed with that, to be honest.
The high-speed motor is working. I had a a smaller motor on there, and yeah, it struggled a little bit to.
What's the difference in cost?
Fuck all.
$20 or something.
How much?
$20 or something.
Why would you even bother?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. I actually used the other motors. I started out using them on Lincolns. They're too big. You don't need it for Lincoln. So I actually use the smaller ones on the Lincoln there.
Yeah.
You're almost there, you know that.
Almost. Yeah. Well, once I get this board squared away, which should be any time when these rest of these components turn up.
Yep.
As I said, China's having a bit of a struggle with electronics at the moment, which is.
I don't know why, aren't they all good?
Isn't the world great for them?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Apparently.
All right.
So yeah, we might as well kick it.